Hey, so what's up guys? This is Nick from Nick Exposed and I'm out here on another photo walk. Today's a little like dark and gloomy, so I didn't really actually shoot that much. I think I fired off 3 frames and that's it. Sometimes you go out and you get a lot, sometimes you just don't. I'm making this video because Josh Liu, who follows on the YouTube channel, he's commented quite often and he asked if I can make a what's in your bag video. It's something that I hadn't really thought about making. Although part of me does kind of feel like it's super conceited for me to go, oh, I think you guys are gonna really find it interesting for me to just pull things that I own out of a bag that I own and show you all the things that I own, like show and tell. But I'm gonna make it anyway, so I don't know what I'm saying. So this is my bag. It's a Tenba, I think it's the DNA 15. You guys could actually probably see on here, it's Sigma Global Vision. Full disclosure, I actually got this bag for free. I used to work at a photo shop and I took some Sigma training courses and this is one of the things that they gave me for taking their training courses. So thank you, Sigma. They don't pay me, but they did give me this bag. So I thought I'd throw that in there. So I really dig this bag. As you guys could see, I don't know if you can see, I'll turn it sideways. It's a rather large bag. Like, I don't know, this isn't a bag for everyone. Not everyone really digs a big bag, but it's kind of my like portable office. So I use this for bringing all my, I don't know, carrying books around. I use it for bringing office papers in and just like, it's a kind of a catch-all for my like day-to-day life. The thing I love about this and that you might be able to see, I'm not gonna pick the camera up and give you like, this isn't a bag review, but there are a ton of just different like pockets and like this has so many different pockets and I absolutely love that. Also real quick, like I don't know if you can hear my voice is a little scratchy. I've been sick for the last couple of days. Which is another reason why I like making this type of video because it's super easy for me and I don't have to actually be long-winded on something. So diving into the bag, this is the top load zipper. I absolutely love that there's this top load and this is the zipper that I actually use all the time. But I'm gonna pop it open actually this way and show you guys just some of the different things on the inside. So my main camera right now is my Leica. It's an M2M. It's actually kind of a special Leica. There's only 275 of these made. This one's actually for sale, so if you want to buy this one, please do. It's an M2M. Only 275 of these made. Buy it. Anyways, so it's a M2M. It's also got the, it's like a little cheap Chinese lens hood. Works just fine though, it's just a thread mount. It's got the color scope R, 35mm 2.5 from Voightlander. Look at that lens. It's so small and this is the whole focus throw. It's like, it's so great for like street shooting and just everyday shooting. Sometimes there is times where I wish I had a little bit of a, you know, a wider aperture than just 2.5, but for the most part, this works just fine, and I make it work for nearly everything. And so what I'm about to pull out next actually doesn't go with me everywhere, but I have been shooting this a lot lately, so I threw it in the bag knowing that I was gonna make this video today. The Instax, I talked about it on the you know, mail time video and everything like that. I got this from Sean Bresney and I've been absolutely loving this camera. So I it doesn't live in my bag, but it typically goes with me. I'll throw it over my shoulder on the way out the door. And I've just been enjoying shooting this camera. It's a lot of fun and yeah, it's Instax, you know? So going further in here, there's no like kind of rhyme or reason to this. I'm just gonna kind of pull stuff out and kind of show you. I will tip this forward and kind of show you the different compartments. So this main center area right here, this is where my Leica lives. Then I got these side pockets here. In this corner pocket, I'll just pull this out real quick. I keep my Leatherman in here. This is a gift from my father-in-law. It's the Leatherman Wave. This thing is absolutely amazing. I actually just fixed my Sperry topsiders today with this guy, and you know, it's an awesome utility tool to have around. So I keep one of those in my bag just because. Also next to that, I got my Ray-Bans for when it is nice and sunny, unlike today. In this front pocket, right in front of the Ray-Bans, I keep the Olympus Pen. This is kind of my go-to combo right now. These two live permanently in my bag. And typically I take this guy out and I just kind of put it in the side, like there's this mesh pocket right here. Put that in the side pocket and it's always ready on the go. So in this back pocket right here, this is my, I don't know, it's like this isn't one of the Japan Camera Hunter Bokuri cases or however they say it, but it's the exact same thing. So It's full of HP5 two-stop stickers on here, of course, you gotta do it. This one's from the Blandscapes. It's actually Nate Matos's zine series that I showed you guys on the zine thing. His zines came in with the stickers, so I threw that on there as well. Also, a quick tip for any of you guys. This is actually a rubber band. It keeps the case nice and secure and tight. So in this other front pocket here, this is where I keep, there's the tripod and phone mount that my iPhone here is rested on. So that tripod lives in here. This tripod lives in here with the GoPro. This is the fake GoPro. So I keep talking about this fake GoPro, and this is a Fly-Link Tech Wi-Fi 1080p. I don't know if you can see that right there. I don't know that I would really suggest getting one of these. I've tried multiple of these different like Chinese GoPros, and none of them have worked. This one kind of works half the time, so I could kind of half the time do stuff with it. I also have, this is my buddy's Hero 3 that I borrowed from him, but I did not borrow the charger. So when I actually went, like I said the other day, to film with it, it was dead with battery, and I don't have any way of charging it. So in the back here, so one of the things that I started doing, I mentioned this in the podcast episode that I did with Matt Day, so probably is over a year ago now. It was a while ago. I met a guy named Brandon Lake here in town. His Instagram handle is Late October, so I'll link to that up here and down below. When we met up, it was the first time we actually got down to like sit down and talk, and I'd asked him, hey man, can I see some of your work on Instagram or anything like that? And instead of showing me his work on Instagram, he actually reached into his bag and pulled out prints and a zine that he had done. And that was the original, that was the first time that it started sparking an idea of a zine inside of me. And so ever since then, ever since coming out with the zine, I have a sample copy of the zine in my bag. So people always ask about it, so I always have a copy in here to pull out and show people, especially now that it's sold out. I just like having something to where people could still kind of get to see and experience it. But I love having that. It's so easy when somebody asks, like, hey, what do you do? Like, what kind of photography do you do? Trying to describe and explain street photography to someone is sometimes difficult. So I love being able to pull something like this out, hand it over to someone, and kind of give them a better understanding of what I do. Another thing that I keep in here is, this is just a box of just 4x6 prints. Just various different prints. So I have some more recent ones from like Chicago trip. I got some stuff from it's my niece with my old Yashica. I miss that TLR. It's my dad. So I keep some different, I don't know, random prints in here. Some of it's older work, some of it's newer work, and I just like being able to pull stuff out and let people thumb through it. Sometimes I give some of these away. These aren't fantastic prints by any means. This is on like just kind of cheap luster paper, and it does the trick. So that's in the back pouch here. I also keep whatever book I'm currently reading. Right now it's He Still Speaks. This is by Tom Lane. Just a fantastic book. So right here in these pockets, this is actually the workings of my next zine. So you can kind of see some of the shots there. It's going to be a 2-part zine, all based in one zine. So it's actually going to be 2 books in one. This is the actual, initial layout of the first part. And then these I have yet to lay out for the second part. So then in the front here, there's a bunch of zippers and compartments. So I have a lot of different pens. I have a Fujifilm pen, a Sharpie, and then a couple other pens for, writing on film, writing on whatever. Also throughout my bag, I have all sorts of different like battery chargers. So, I'm using my phone all day long. These things die on you. I have tons of these, and then you never know when other people are gonna need a charge for their phone or anything like that. So I not only keep an iPhone charger in here, but I also keep other phone chargers just to help people out. What else do I have in here? So the Rode mic, this is actually what I'm wearing and using right now. Then I also carry a old iPhone 5S in with it. So those both live in this pouch. That's what I use for my more like professional quality audio, even though I'm not an audio engineer, so it all ends up sounding the same anyway, because I don't know how to engineer audio or whatever you say. And then I just have random extra dongles. Thanks to Apple for making us have to say dongles now. And then headphones. And then lastly in the bag on the back here, this is just kind of a catch-all for just any and all paperwork and stuff like that. I keep my my allergy medicine back here, different like priority mail out, like I'm always mailing stuff. This is kind of like everything else kind of lives in this back pouch. I'm gonna change this exposure. And really, that's about it. Like, I don't know. As heavy as this probably looks, and it is with this guy in it, it's definitely heavy right now, but it's actually a pretty lightweight setup. So sometimes this part lives in the car, and then this is the only thing that goes with me. I'll throw a couple extra rolls of film in my pocket, and I'll just go out for the day. And like I said, I just carry it with me everywhere. It goes to my office, it goes to the coffee shops, and different projects that I'm working on are in there and just kind of living there. So the helicopter's actually on its way. I'm right next to a hospital, so it's about to get really loud, so yeah, it's loud. All right, the helicopter is kind of quieting down, so I'm gonna try and end this thing. So thank you guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in for this. Hopefully you found this interesting. Again, like I said, I kind of feel like it's a little, I don't know, self-serving to go, hey, let me show and tell all the whatever. But remember to like and subscribe below. If you're new to the channel, I got tons of other videos on building zines and thrift store shopping for film cameras and all sorts of cool stuff, some creative struggle stuff and just some inspiration. So go check out the other videos if you're new to the channel. Also remember to like and subscribe below. Also, I'd love to hear, like, what do you guys keep in your bag? Send me a comment below of just what are you rocking out? What's your main camera? What's your secondary camera? Is it just a one camera setup? Do you even bring a bag with you? Maybe you just, that's the only thing. Maybe you just grab the camera and go. So I'd love to hear that. I'd love to hear what you guys are shooting, what film are you shooting, all that good stuff. Like, just brag about your gear below. I'd love to hear that. And also, by the way, this Friday, I have time set aside to make the next zine episode. So be on the lookout. Hopefully it'll come out by the end of the weekend, as long as everything goes as planned. So thank you guys again. I will see you on the next episode. Peace.